Karibu mtazamaji, jina langu ni Duncan na mimi ni mfugaji wa kuku. Leo tunaenda kujifundisha mbinu mbalimbali jinsi unaweza chanja kuku. Na chanjo tunaenda kuipeana leo ni chanjo ya fowlpox. Sasa tuko na daktari hapa leo, naye anaenda kutuelezea ama kutuonyesha jinsi ya kupeana chanjo hizi mbalimbali na pia kutambua kama kuku wako ni mgonjwa na sababu zinazosababisha magonjwa kwa kuku, sababu inayosababisha fowlpox na kwa nini chanjo ya fowlpox ni muhimu sana kwa mifugo yako. Daktari atatuelezea jinsi ya kutambua kama kuku ni mgonjwa. Daktari leo atatuelezea kuhusiana na chanjo na umuhimu wake. Ina maana tunakuwa na chanjo tofauti tofauti, na zile chanjo kuna kuwaga na chanjo ya Newcastle, kuna kuwaga na chanjo ya Gumboro, na kuna kuwaga na chanjo ya fowlpox, kuna kuwaga na chanjo ingine ya fall typhoid. Hizi chanjo ni muhimu sana na daktari yuko hapa leo atatuelezea umuhimu wa chanjo kwa mifugo yetu. Na pia tutaenda kuchanja kuku wetu leo chanjo ya Newcastle na chanjo ile nyingine ya fowlpox. Na daktari atatuelezea jinsi inavyofaa kuchanja kuku na pia kuchanganya zile chanjo. Pia atatuelezea umuhimu wa kupata chanjo kamili na jinsi ya kuhandle ile chanjo yako unapoinunua kutoka dukani mpaka kwa shamba lako, jinsi inafaa uibebe na jinsi inafaa wale wenye duka ama wale wa agrovet wenye wanakuuzia ile chanjo inafaa waipackage.
Dungwa hii sindano unapata wengine kwa mabawa inauma hiyo wengine wameweka hivi.
Senekana mtoto akidungwa
by the way vaccine some of them do react. Unapata hii side umedunga kwa ngozi inafura, hizo za side ngozi tu inafura, na hiyo unatoboa tu na sindano unafinya unaitoa antibiotic.
inafura aje juu hiyo dawa ingi ndani ama
as in reaction to vaccine. Kila vaccine iko na side effects. Hizo reaction hata binadamu ndio
kama mtoto amedungwa hapo pale kama hiyo.
Sasa huyu unapata ukidungwa sometimes this side inafura, yani ngozi inakaa ni kama balloon. These are the side lakini si so much alarming juu haingii ndani. It's just an infection inakuwa kwa skin. Sasa hiyo unatoboa tu na sindano, unafinya hizo hewa inatoka. Hujaipata zile, kuna kuku zingine unapatanga haina manyoa hata moja. Haina manyoa hata moja. And they are always good layers and very good cocks. Wana grow tu wako sawa. Wanakimbia wako tu active. But manyoa hata moja iko.
Wanakaa nyama inakimbia.
Wanakaa nyama.
Nilikuwa nimeweka kama
yenye imeshatolewa.
Zenye zangu
Kuna farmer alipata hiyo.
Ulikuwa nazo?
Akaniambia sasa nitafanya nini na hii. But hiyo ni kitu inafanyika genetic mutation. Maybe in 1000 flock you can find one or two. Si kitu common. But umejua kuna breed za kuku ilizikutu hivyo. Haina zinatoka tu wote hawana nini. Haina wote tu kuku wote
hawana manyoya.
Hawana manyoya.
Yaani ni kama nyama ya inakimbia.
Shatolewa. Some zinamea, umejua mutation pia inafanyika. Kuku inakuja natoa hiyo nywele yake yote, zingine zinamea. That is also one of the
yes, hiyo nayo huwa inafanyika. Kama sasa nimeona hao wanatoa. Unaona wanatoa?
Inatoka, ingine inamea. Hello guys, I am Evan Sotieno, also known as Pet Mason. I am based in Dandora, Katmel Feeds and Agrovet as a senior vet. And today I am here at the farm of one of our farmers, Duncan. He's doing so much amazing work here. I came to visit his crop and I can see they are today we're planning to do vaccine. So I was to explain the vaccine is done and why so much important to do a vaccine. So look at this healthy chick. As a farmer, when you start a venture like this, you had your objectives. You have expectations, what you want to achieve with your poultry flock. It's a business and it's a passion. To do something like this is amazing because of the profit that you will gain after doing this. You have so much expectations. And we always have to control diseases as much as possible because the diseases will always make your profits decline. And you will save a lot. It will cost you so much buying medications when you are treating your flocks, when treating the viral diseases. Like this healthy chick, when it contacts a fowlpox virus, it will be very cumbersome to treat it. It may take up to 2 to 3 weeks to treat this, because the disease is viral. Fowlpox vaccine. We do fowlpox vaccine at 6 to 8 weeks. When the chicks are already developed, you can see the wings. It has the feathers. So we do the fowlpox vaccine to prevent the disease because the disease have no cure. And the treatment involves using antibiotics to prevent secondary bacterial infection. It doesn't have a specific cure and it may cost you a lot. The weight gain, the deaths are also there. So you always have to control the disease as much as possible to prevent the losses due to buying the antibiotics, treating retardedness, delay in production, such sort of things. So today I'm going to take you through how we do the fowlpox vaccine. And the first thing we have to remember is that you cannot vaccinate sick birds. Always vaccinate when the birds are healthy and they are in very good condition. Do not vaccinate sick birds because you may make the situation much worse if you vaccinate the birds when they are sick. The vaccine involves injection, so it's painful, and some of the birds have never gone through the vaccine of injection. So you always have to make sure the birds are in healthy state. They are not cold. They are not in any sort of coughing, diarrhea, something like that. Like if you see these birds, they are healthy. The other ones are healthy. So you have to make sure when you do fowlpox vaccine when the birds are healthy. I told you one of the things you do is to prevent the disease as much as possible because the viral disease is everywhere. It can be contacted when you go out and you step in the virus, you bring it to your flock, and all your flock. Once one bird is affected, the others also get affected because through contact from within the birds. The contact from one bird to another will bring the spread of the disease. And if the disease is in your flock, almost all of them may be affected and it may be very tricky. Pox disease, you may see swollen lesions in the nose, in the eyes, in the featherless parts, in the legs, in the comb, in the wattle. You may see all those swelling in the eye. And the disease is so much stressful for the birds because when the eyes are closed, the birds cannot see, they cannot feed properly. You see the eyes are closed and they are they are swollen and it's so much painful. The birds cannot even feed and they are so much stressed. When the bird does not feed it cannot gain weight, and because the body system, the digestive tract needs food for the improved weight gain and whatever to maintain production, all sort of things. The birds have to feed regular as much as possible, the way they have been feeding constantly. But if they are sick, they will not feed, they will not see food, and the lesions are so much painful. So you have to prevent this disease as much as possible in your flock. One of the things you can do to prevent this disease is having a foot bath. When you are entering your flock, your pool of birds, you make sure you dip your legs at the entrance in a foot bath with containing disinfectant. You can use copper sulfate or any disinfectant which is antibacterial and antiviral, so that you don't bring the disease when you come from outside. You bring the disease to your flock, and you vaccinate the birds. Please vaccinate your birds against this deadly disease. I have had so many cases. The farmers are coming to me and saying, daktari, kuku yangu imefura macho, haioni, imefanya nini, sijaiona hii ugonjwa. That is a fowlpox disease, a very, very challenging disease to treat, and it's not good for you. Please vaccinate your birds. It will cost you so much money buying antibiotics. Because the disease is viral, it does have specific treatment. The only thing you will do is to prevent secondary bacterial infection, because the disease makes the bird's immune system so weak that any single bacterial infection can come and worsen the condition, and that's where the birds dies. The mortality rate is not so much high, but when you don't control the secondary bacterial infection, then the condition worsens much. There is no specific treatment for the disease. It only involves using antibiotic and the anti-stress drugs like Stresia and multivitamin as much as possible. So how you can help the birds. Management is also key when the disease is in your flock, because when your bird does not see food, it's your mandatory to make sure that the bird feeds. At least the bird feeds. If the bird cannot feed because some of the lesions are also in the beak and it feels pain when it's pecking, what you do is you feed it a lot of electrolytes, the drugs that have so much electrolytes, so that at least they get so much energy. They get at least energy because they have no feed. At least that will help them. So farmers, kindly vaccinate your birds against this deadly disease. So many people are crying, this disease imefanya hivi, macho imefura, nini imefanyika. It is a deadly fowlpox vaccine, and you always have to prevent. The disease will cost you around 450 to 500 shillings in our agrovets, but treatment of the disease, you will buy so much drugs. It involves antibiotics, it involves ocular drugs that you put in the eyes when the eyes are swollen. You can use the drugs like Opticlox, Probeta-N. Some of the drugs you can use citrinol in the wound, in the lesion, so that they can dry up. You can also use healing oil. Buying those drugs will be so much costly for you. So please vaccinate your birds so that you cannot encounter such costs in your flock. You always have to reduce the cost. You always have to reduce the cost of production so that you make sure your profits get higher. Okay, so let me take you through how you do fowlpox vaccine. I told you fowlpox vaccine is done at the age of 6 to 8 weeks. And I told you the first thing you have to make sure is that your birds are not sick. If you spot any signs of sickness, you don't vaccinate your birds. You have to treat them first until they recover. Then you vaccinate them. Okay, the vaccine involves a dried pelleted vaccine and a diluent. A diluent, you use the diluent with the vaccine together, you mix them, then that's what you use to vaccinate your bird. A single wing stab of a fowlpox vaccine is a permanent vaccine, permanent immunity. The birds will never get affected with the disease. So at least buy the drug at 450 to 500 shillings, and it will save you so much. The vaccines for foulpox are available in our near agrovets. I told you we are based in Dandora, phase 1, just 100 meters to near Total petrol station. We are male feeds and agrovet, and we are always careful with our vaccines. We have to make sure that the vaccine, the cold chain is maintained throughout, from our distributors to where we store the vaccine. They are always cold as much as possible so that the diseases are not inactivated. You always have to make sure that the vaccine you buy, the cold chain is maintained. Make sure you buy the vaccine from a reliable source where the cold chain is maintained. If you buy a vaccine that have not been in a refrigerator, the vaccine will be inactivated. And when you vaccinate your birds with that vaccine, it will not help you to prevent the disease. So always make sure that you buy the vaccine from a reliable source where you know the cold chain have been maintained. Do not buy the vaccines and store them at your home for a very long time before using them. Always, it's recommended that you buy vaccine when you are going to use it. At least when you are storing it in your refrigerator, make sure you have got the drip at least 1 or 2 days, but do not buy the vaccine 2 or 3 weeks, then you come and store it in your refrigerator. Yes, you can do it, is okay, but some of you, the way you store vaccine, some of you put the vaccine in a deep freezer, which is not good for the vaccine. Do not store the vaccine in a deep freezer. You can put them in a lower compartment where it's cold, but not in the deep freezer. So when you go to buy the vaccine, make sure your birds are healthy, and make sure that where you buy the vaccine, they put for your vaccine in an ice cube or ice blocks, so that when you are transporting the vaccine from the agrovet to your place, the vaccine is cold and the cold chain is maintained throughout. I told you the vaccine from the manufacturers, from the distributors to the retailers, the vaccine the cold chain have to be maintained so that the vaccine is not inactivated. So make sure when you go to buy the vaccine tell them to put you the vaccine in an ice cube. That it will be a sure bet for you that the vaccine, the cold chain have been maintained, so that when you are transporting it from the agrovet to your place, it's cold. Okay, how to do foulpox vaccine? The first thing you will have to use is a wing stab. This is a wing stab. It's a special equipment that we use to vaccinate foulpox. They come in different ways, different form according to the manufacturers. If you look at mine here, this is a wing stab, and you look at it, there is like 2 loops, spoon-like loops, very, very small loops, and you just have to set it up. So it's set up and it's ready to use. And make sure the wing stab is sterile. Before you use it, make sure it is sterile. And it is maybe it have never been used before. Make sure you get a new wing stab whenever you are doing a foulpox vaccine. This is a wing stab that we use to do a foulpox vaccine. So the vaccine itself, so this is our vaccine. We made sure that we bought the vaccine that is stored in an ice cube, and we transported it here when the cold chain is maintained. They place the vaccine in an ice. So this is our vaccine. It is stored in a cold chain, and it is in the ice block, and we have to maintain that the vaccine is cold. The foulpox vaccine always comes in 2 unit bottles. This is the diluent, the blue one is the diluent, and the powder one, this is the vaccine. The freeze-dried one, this is the vaccine. So the first thing you do is to mix the diluent with the foulpox vaccine. How do you mix the two? You open both of them. So I am mixing the vaccine. I withdrew the diluent here using a syringe, and I mixed it with the dried pelleted vaccine. So you shake, make sure you shake it very well until it becomes a uniform solution. You can see the vaccine, the dried pelleted powder have dissolved. All of it have dissolved here. And now what I'm going to do next is to transfer it from the vaccine bottle to back to the diluent bottle where it was before. I can use a syringe to transfer it back. Reason is, if you see the surface area of this, it's too big, but the surface area of this one is too small. So if you put it here, the volume will go up, so that when you dip the wing stab here, you are sure it will come with the vaccine. But if you put it here, the wing stab may not collect the vaccine because the surface area of this is big. So if the surface area was at least here, up here, when you dip the wing stab, you are sure you have collected the vaccine. So that's why I have mixed the two. I have withdrawn the diluent from the diluent bottle and mixed it with the vaccine. So I have shaken it and I have dissolved it, all of it, and I have made sure it have dissolved. So I am going to transfer it back to the diluent bottle, because the diluent bottle, you can see how it's narrow. So it will go at least higher, the volume will be up higher, so that when I dip the wing stab inside, it will collect the vaccine. So let me transfer it back. Now, this is the dried pelleted vaccine mixed with the diluent, and now this is what I'm going to use to vaccinate the birds. So, this is 100 doses smallpox vaccine, but you will find I will vaccinate all the 100 birds, but there will be some left here. So, the one which is left, you always discard far away from reach of children. In the left, I'm going to hold the vaccine, and at the right, at my right, I will hold the wing stab. I told you how you set up the wing stab. This is the vaccine, and this is the wing stab. These are the only thing I will use to vaccinate the birds, and I must have at least one person helping me to restrain the birds. Let me tell you how you are going to do. So this vaccine is done at the wing stab, at the wing web. So if you see, this is the bird, this is the bird, this is the wing stab, wing web here. Let me show you. This is the wing web here. The skin that is here. Do not inject in the bone or in the muscles. Inject here where there is no muscle, there is no bone. There is a skin here. It's called the wing web. Here, the wing web. This is where we inject the fowlpox vaccine. So always vaccinate when you are using the right hand or the left side. Always vaccinate one side. If you vaccinate all right sided, you will see, because the vaccine will leave a blue mark here, so that you cannot confuse. You will always see the bird have been vaccinated. So this is how you do it. I told you this is the vaccine that I've mixed the diluent with the vaccine, and this is the wing stab, the tool that I'm going to use. This is how you hold it. You dip the wing stab in the vaccine, and you make sure it have collected the vaccine. So you use it to stab. You stab the wing web until the needle comes from the other side. You can see the needle have come to the other side, and you draw it. So when you see here, the vaccine kind of leave a blue mark here, so that when you are vaccinating all of them at the right hand, all of them, there will be a blue mark at the wing web. So I've told you how you do it. That is the way you do it. That is just one we have done. I'm going to show you another one. you dip the wing stab in the vaccine. You can see there is vaccine collected, and this is the wing web stab here. So I stab. You can see the needle is coming through to the other side, and you have to do the vaccination as fast as possible.
Kama ni mara yako ya kwanza, kumbuka kusubscribe kwa channel yetu na pia kushare video hii na wakulima wengine mbalimbali. Anaweza kuwa mkulima wa kuku, anaweza kuwa mkulima wa ufugaji wa ng'ombe, anaweza kuwa mkulima wa mbuzi. Na kama uko na swali lolote kuhusiana na mifugo yote ile inayofugwa nyumbani, uliza katika comment, tutaweza kukujibu. Na daktari yuko hapa ataweza kukujibu, na hata sipokujibu leo tutakusanya yale maswali yote yataweza kujibiwa kwa pamoja, na wewe pia utaweza kupata jibu lako. Na jawabu hilo utalipata kama umesubscribe, ili tunapoweka hayo majibu hewani, ili ukaweze kujulishwa kwamba majibu yamewekwa hewani, ukaweze kuyatazama.